Well, good morning. And what a muggy morning it is here. It still rains every evening. Right now it's 73 degrees. But usually by 4 o'clock it's around 80, high 80s, low 90s. So that's a weather update for if you wanted to know. But last night's sales, or yesterday's sales, I should say. We had one. It seems like, and the sale was for an empty ETB box, an empty Prismatic Evolution ETB box. Sold it for $10. So, I mean, I think, let's see, I opened the box, so I mean, if you can sell all the contents out of the box, I would try it. And I sell empty ETB boxes at least one a week. I mean, so if I get a collection and there's bulk stuff in there, I sell it. I sell everything that has to do with the collection, what I get. Sorry, the rain is washing the road out, so it's a little bumpy, but yes, if you get a collection that has dice, has coins, it has ETB boxes, you try to sell all those things. I know it's not glamorous, but hey, it's better than nothing. Not every card's gonna sell, not everything's gonna sell, but you don't know unless you sell it. I didn't think empty ETB boxes would sell, but hell, they do. Coins sell good for me. Coins I sell 2 or 3 a week. So, and they can go in a standard envelope. Coins can. So it's cheap shipping. I think I do like $1.99 for most coins, and with free shipping. So it's no difference than selling a card. So it's the way it goes. Do you want to do the fast nickel or the slow dime? I'm trying to grow my business slowly. That way, I can learn more things from it. And find out the systems that I like to use. That's what I'm doing. Aldi's Red Bull. It's pretty good. Speaking of Aldi's, I hear they're getting Ascended Heroes. If they haven't already, I don't know. I don't chase that stuff. I'm not waiting in lines. I'm not doing that. I might wait in line for the 30th anniversary at my local game store. And all I want is ETB. That's all I want. I don't think they'll have booster boxes. But I just want an ETB. So that's what I want to do. I'm going to figure out when they're doing 30th anniversary drop and do that. Because usually it's the Monday before the release at local game stores. If you didn't know. Or at least in my experience around my area. But yes, eBay has been a little slow for me this week and last week. My slow days on eBay are usually Tuesday through Thursday. I don't know if everybody else is like that. It just depends on the items you have too, and sellers, and on your feedback and stuff like that. So I'm a top rated seller. I have been for a while. I've been selling on eBay since 2015, so I've been on it a while. I got good feedback. I got all that stuff. But when you're first starting out, everything's not gonna sell as quick as you want it to, because you gotta get that reputation up. You gotta build up the customer's trust and things like that. The better feedback you have, the better. Now, I don't have any negative feedback, but I do have a few neutral feedbacks. But it's usually on for something because the customer wasn't happy with how it got delivered. We can't control that. Like, not how it's packaged, just like it was a day late or something than what that eBay tracking said it was going to be. That's basically what mine is, and you can't control that regardless. So tried to tell them that, but in my opinion, I don't think you want 100% 100% satisfaction on your reviews. You need to have a few negatives, or neutrals, not negatives. You don't want any negatives, but neutrals, and that way, because nobody's perfect all the time. Stuff happens. I have shipped the wrong card. I have shipped a reverse hollow instead of a hollow. I have shipped a common instead of a reverse hollow. I've done that. You make it right. You know, you eat it. That's what you do. You just eat it, and unfortunately, that's just the name of the game. Sometimes that stuff happens. Just like if you order something off of Amazon or Walmart or wherever, not every transaction is going to be perfect. It's not always going to go smooth. Sometimes you won't get the package. Now, don't be a douche and say I never got it, and when you really did get it, that's that's crazy. But things are going to happen. You're going to have to take care of it. You're going to have to make it right with the customer as best you can. I'm not saying all customers are always right, but you at least have to play the part of, hey, I'm going to do what I can to make this right and keep it as that. I've had really good customers, so I haven't had a whole lot of issues with anything. My biggest issue is when I was on TCG Player, people saying they didn't get their packages and things like that, and there's no way to track it, so that's why I left TCG Player, and that's a whole nother ballgame. Will things sell fast on TCG Player? Yes, but you also, you have to charge market price pretty much. I mean, I think the direct price is, 40 cents. I was not a direct seller. I tried to be. I met all the criteria except for making $600 a week. That's tough. I mean, you have to have a big inventory to make $600 a week to be on direct. Now, I was doing $300 a week, but that wasn't good enough. And once you're on direct, that's you pretty much got it. I feel like, in my personal opinion, when you get on direct, you pretty much got it made, because then you're just selling your stuff to TCG Player, and they're selling it for you, which is kind of crap. You have these sellers on your platform you want to sell, but yet TCG Player has their own store and sells it to the customers at a higher price with tracked shipping on everything, and it's hard to compete with that. I mean, why would a company do that? If you're gonna have a direct program, I mean, why not, or a program like that, why not just have sellers, you just buy stuff from sellers' accounts and then resell it? Sometimes that's what we do. I've bought stuff off a TCG player before and resold it on eBay because I can get a higher premium for it. I don't do it all the time, but I have done it occasionally. And I bought stuff off of eBay sellers and resold it on my eBay store. Which I just bought something last week and I've already got it. And it's up on my eBay store. So I thought it was a good deal. So I was like, let's try this. You just never know when you're going to find inventory or things like that. Now, I don't recommend doing that when you first start out. When you first start out, you need to buy bulk, try to buy small collections. If you can stick around a collection that's about $100, that's great. Sell your stuff to make money for your store. That's part of it. I've sold my collection to fund my store. You can always buy it back later. I mean, yes, does it suck buying it back? Yes, but it also is kind of nice making a little bit of money. That's why I don't do the whole invest in Pokemon, like people buying sealed product and keeping it. I buy it to open, so I think it's just fun to open to me. So, but I'm just going off on a limb and a tangent and all kinds of crap. It's Thursday. I'm tired. It's been a long week at work. Yeah, I'm ready for the week to be over. But y'all have a great Thursday, and I will talk to you soon. Check out my eBay store, Parkerbannercards on eBay. If you have any questions, let me know. And as always, appreciate it.